Hey YouTubers, Rival X Factor here, and shout out to Mr. Rock Out Loud for calling out the future like Nostradamus. You're damn right it'll end up on YouTube, because this is the boiling point where I show you gameplay footage, including the chat where people freak out on me, and I often end up getting banned and vote kicked. Today's footage features the G3A3 and 4 or 5 fine individuals such as Ninja Fuck, who's apparently into some bondage clubs and freaky deaky type shit. As mentioned before, the kit of the day is G3A3 underslung heavy barrel red dot, because this is a phenomenal long range kit due to the accuracy. What hinders it? Slow rate of fire, less bullets per mag. What am I doing now? I'm shading. I'm trying to protect myself, and as you see, this thing shoots through suppression rather well as I'm microbursting. Ninja Fuck has been killed again, and there's 3 or 4 people who chimed in on me, and you'll see that as we progress through this week's episode of Boiling Point. So right now, I'm using this hill as cover. I'm going to head peek, I'm going to chest peek, and use this to shade. So if somebody wants to kill me, they're going to side range me, or they're going to back range me, or just overwhelm me. And obviously you see Ninja Fuck's down again. So these are free kills, nothing special about this. The low rate of fire takes a little bit longer, but you shall not pass. Mrs. Magnum is ready to go. And there it is. Hack more puss. That's not nice. So nothing special about those kills. I'm 64 and 6-ish at this point with the G3A3 because those are long distance kills. And we're about to have a visitor. What's that I hear? Get turned on, son. That just adds fuel to the fire. Shots like that. And it's off to the races because the vote kick has just started. Now the chat is starting to get a little bit more progressive, and we have people on both sides of the ball, community members, people who might recognize my name or have seen my YouTube channel kind of chirping at each other, including Pogles and a couple other guys, and the Super Danks going back and forth. So at this point in time, the chat has become more entertaining than the gameplay itself, because I was actually in here to film some G3A footage to do another video on it, but how can you pass up wholesome YouTube goodiness like this? So I'm enjoying myself. 3 or 4 guys are chiming in. They're trying to start hacker votes. They're trying to inform people and bully them into voting yes or no. And that was a nasty headshot. Sorry, I stole somebody else's kill. And nice flank. That's a good way to flush me off of that spot. And somebody else tries to start the vote kick. Kype Duran starts chirping off. And it's getting entertaining, to say the least. So let's talk about hackers real quick and the protection that we have as consumers behind this. There's 2 major official governing bodies. The first one is EA DICE. The second one is PB Bans. So let's talk about EA DICE and what they've done, because I'm going to give kudos to them first and foremost. They've stepped up their game. They are now banning accounts on their own accord for boosting, but more importantly, hackers. They're looking at these stats, they're scouring the numbers and all the data, they're taking all these damage modifiers and just banning them. Now here's the cherry on top of the ice cream. When you get caught by EA DICE, you get huge letters across your profile in red and white block letters, massive size, that says banned in all caps. That shit cracks me up. Keep up the good work, EA DICE. So the masterminds behind the anti-cheat world are PB Bans when it comes to BF3, and they've beefed up what they've done. They've had 2 or 3 pretty big-sized waves in the last couple months, and 2 more in the last couple days, including catching a couple competitive players in the PC world. So I got a question for you, X Factor. I'm part of a gaming community, or I'm a clan leader and I'm looking to recruit, or I think there's foul play with one of my members that are underneath me. Well, if you want to protect your name or keep your house clean, here's what you do on the PC side. You force the players to record. In today's day and age, because there is no spectate mode, we have to be creative. And you can do so by forcing the players to record while scrimming, practicing, and pubbing. And here's what you look for. If the player is a monster on paper, their stats are insane. They've got a 2, 3, 4 KD. They lead the scoreboard every scrim, every match, every pub. Take that in account. Then when you ask them to record, see if they're consistently a top getter. Or do they fall off the face of the earth? They can't shoot their way out of a brown paper bag. If that's the case, you have a problem. If the footage is night and day difference between the way that person plays and what you've seen in the past, you have a problem. So either you don't allow that person into your community, your clan, or you remove them and protect your honor and good name, because that's all you have in this game. So that's what we do. That's what we've always done. Anytime Rival has recruited in the past, I had to go through this. Every Rival member has had to go through this, and it's protected us. It's kept the bad eggs out, because at the end of the day, all you have is your honor, your name, and the respect from the community for keeping it clean. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Boiling Point, and the chat is still going. And don't get mad at Super Danks. He's just mad because I just killed him while he was chatting. He is a community member. He's in the community mumble of the minions almost every day. So take it easy, YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to teabag me some haters. I don't do it often, but when I do it, it's a hater. So that was one of the guys accusing me the whole match. Take care, YouTube, and we'll see you soon.